versus Film.
Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome to Man vs Film. This is going to be a Blu Ray review for Entrapment. Entrapment came out in 1999 and it's directed by John Emile, a man who did some great movies like The Man Who Knew Too Little, a great comedy starring Bill Murray. He did Copycat, a fantastic movie that I really like starring Sigourney Weaver. He also did Summersby, which is good, and The Core, which is kind of cheesy. This movie stars Sean Connery, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Ving Rhames and Will Patton. The plot is about an insurance agent who is sent by her employer to help capture a notorious and aging cat burglar. But not all is as it seems, as the two hatch up a plan to steal $7 billion with the aid of the upcoming millennium. Now, the film is dated by the fact that it relies on the kind of millennium and the fear that I had round about that time, which seems kind of silly in retrospect. It opens up with 16 days to millennium, and there's a kind of countdown throughout the film, just to let you know that this thing is getting closer and they are on a timescale. Sean Connery reminds you constantly throughout the movie how great a star the man was. Even when he's sleepwalking through a performance like he is in Entrapment, he's still immensely watchable and he's still extremely charismatic. Catherine Zeta-Jones, coming straight off her star-making turn in The Mask of Zorro, gives some fresh energy into the movie. Now, the plot of the movie of two cat burglars double-crossing each other, triple-crossing each other, takes itself a little bit too seriously and thinks it's a little bit too clever for its own good as well. It has these big reveals throughout the movie that just aren't plausible and don't fit in with the context of the story that they've been telling. It comes out with this big ta-da moment, but it hasn't gave you any information that could have led you to get to that decision yourself. So when you go back and watch the movie, you don't see anything leading up to it. There's no breadcrumbs leading you to that conclusion. Connery and Jones are really good together when it's master and protege, but when it starts to integrate a love story into the movie, it really starts to lose its focus and it just doesn't quite fit with how these characters have been. Especially with Connery's big speech about him being in his 60s, doing cat burglary for years and never being involved with anyone. Suddenly this changes everything. The supporting cast are fine, with Maurice Aiken stealing the show as an opium-smoking facilitator of crime who's really just one of these quirky characters and you're like, how did that come about? Who thought that was a great idea? I like it, but it's just wacky. The robberies themselves are the star of the film and they have that too cool to be realistic look about them. The opening robbery is really fun. There's some training montages in the middle and the end robbery was actually pretty good and I was hoping they were going to succeed on their mission. But it's this long middle section of the movie where it really starts to drag and get itself bogged down. Connery takes Jones to a castle, I think it may be Scotland or somewhere like that, and he trains her on this big robbery that they're going to do. And it's hard to imagine with such little preparation that they know every intricate detail of this. In this middle section, nothing really happens. The characters don't really evolve, and it's just a chance to see Zeta-Jones in sort of tight-fitting clothing doing ridiculous body movements. And there is at least one or two twists too many within the movie, and it starts to get boring and you're just expecting another one. And the movie itself is 10 to 15 minutes far too long. Some of the locations look amazing, and the quality of the picture is actually pretty good on the Blu-ray, so it's nice to see these images in HD. As for the extras on the disc, there is a commentary by the director which is kind of so-so and doesn't really offer any interesting information about the movie or the movie making, but overall it's a bare bones package. Entrapment starts off really well, gets bogged down with a really overlong middle section and then gets to a really high energy climax. Connery's good, as is Jones, and together the two of them have enough charisma to kind of push the movie along just. On retrospect, Entrapment wasn't as good as I remembered it. If anything, it's average at best. I'm going to give Entrapment 2.5 out of 5. It's worth checking out for some of the cool robbery scenes and the charisma between the two leads. So thanks for watching my review on Entrapment. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and I will see you next time on Man vs Film. So thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you notice on screen, there is 2 more videos that you can click and watch at your leisure. There is also a large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, I will forever be in your debt. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.